everything changed. My career was headed in the right direction, and then it wasn't. Welcome to my channel. My name is Rosh. This channel is all about finding your USC, unique success combination. And this video is about how to create your own success formula. I have 3 important elements that you need to put into your success formula. A number of years ago, I had an excellent opportunity. It was to partner with a small one-man marketing firm to help grow that company. And we succeeded. We grew it to about a 15-person marketing firm. And at the time, my division was profitable. I was getting ready to launch my 3rd book. I was speaking all over the place. Everything was going well. And then within 6 months, I lost it all. Now, this is not a story where I went into a Great Depression and lost everything or abused drugs or alcohol. It may have been depressing, but ultimately it was all my fault. It was the way I approached things, and ultimately I lost everything, my family life as well as my business life, and I had to start over. But fortunately, I had a success formula to help get me out of it. Let's talk about it. So the first thing I had to do was accept that where I was right then at that point in time was my fault. And yes, there was plenty of fault to go around if I wanted to focus on that. There were people who did me wrong. I assure you, I have my beef with many a person. But is it worth following that? Or is it better to just accept where I am? Is it best just to accept where you are? And I think the answer is yes. And fortunately, that's exactly what I did. And I started to rebuild. If you're interested, I do have an ongoing series of interviews with people who have created 6-figure businesses. So check out the playlist right here and you can get some more insight from other people who have done it. The next thing you need to understand is, what is success for you? What is your unique success combination? The fact is, if you don't understand or define what your unique success combination is, somebody else is going to create it for you, or circumstances will create that combination for you. And sometimes success is not a part of that combination. So you want to make sure that you understand what your goals are, and then we can backwards engineer to reach those goals. Now check out the next video in this series because it's about goals. And I'm going to talk about weekly goals specifically. However, we will have additional videos and conversation about daily and annual and lifetime goals because those are also important. Believe it or not, we do have a success combination. It is 7-5-3-1. And if you'd like to learn more about that, you can find a link in the description below. Right now, we're going to focus on the 7, the financial side, 7 sources of income. Now, the fact is, you may not have any sources right now or just 1. 7 is for the long term. That is a ultimate goal that we have in our success formula. But sometimes we just need 1, and we need to understand what is success. What is the point which we can feel like, oh, I can breathe and I do have some sense of peace of mind moving forward? Well, that is when you have a positive cash flow. That means you have more money coming in than you have going out. You have money left over at the end of the month. And that is a good starting point for our success formula. This means you need to add up all of your expenses, no matter what they are, to figure out how much you need to make to create a positive cash flow. If you don't understand the goal of success for you, it's going to be a lot harder to achieve it. Although the finances are important, finances can only take you so far in happiness and life satisfaction. Yes, if you don't have anything and you're running behind and getting deeper in debt and can't afford a basic roof over your house or transportation or even food, yeah, money is a big deal, but there is a point in which there are diminishing returns on your quality of life and happiness. It really does come from within, and you need to look at other ways to judge your success. Now, you may have some success metrics such as types of clients, certain sizes of clients. Maybe you want to earn awards. Maybe you want to develop influence within your industry. Maybe you want to be famous. There are many different success metrics to consider. But there are also some really personal success metrics to consider, such as your family life. What about your family life? Keeping that balance. As much as we want to be successful in business, I gotta tell you, the success in business will not be what you're talking about in your last days. It's the memories of family and friends that you're going to cherish most. I have 3 important elements that you need to put into your success formula. If you don't, chances are your formula will not be successful, helping you reach your unique success combination. Now, the first one is activity. You have to be active. You have to be out there. People will not find you in your office, in your home, in the basement. You have to be out in the world. You need to be in circulation. Now, you can be in circulation and active online, but you need to be active online and off. It is a powerful combination. Don't just depend on one. You can't just depend on being active out in the world at the Chamber of Commerce, and you can't just be active on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. It's a combination of both. You need to meet people, develop relationships. Activity breeds more activity. The next thing in our success formula is persistence. Persistence will help you reach your unique success combination. People who persist succeed. Those who stop persisting, well, they fail. Now, that doesn't mean you don't change your goals up. It doesn't mean that you don't make adjustments or pivot. You may very well have to do that as circumstances change. But you keep going. You keep going in the direction towards your goals, towards your unique success combination. The idea of persistence is probably one of the most powerful parts of a successful success formula. The third thing is to ask. You need to ask for what you want. People don't automatically know what you want. You know, sometimes I'm driving down the road and I want to turn into the next lane and I don't turn the turn signal on. I'm getting frustrated because the person next to me or just behind me is not letting me in. Well, I haven't turned my turn signal on. It doesn't mean I will automatically get in, and maybe they'll be rude and speed up. It can happen. But there's no way that I'm going to get into that next lane unless I let other people know. The people that get the big deals, the great opportunities, the positions in life that we are striving for, they got there because they asked and they aimed for them. They let other people know that this is their intention. It's amazing what will happen if you ask. And after you ask, it's important for you to show up. And after you show up, it's important to follow up. So that's actually 5 things that must be part of your success formula to help you reach your unique success combination. Your success formula should come out of you doing tests, testing ideas and strategies, maybe just a little bit at a time. You don't have to go all in on little ideas that you may have. You may try different types of pitches, different ways to present your ideas to other people, maybe advertising in different ways and see if they work or not. Maybe you can try different types of products and services to see which fits you best. But testing is an important part of your formula. To reach where you want to go, you need to test little ideas. But once you find something that works, don't go back and try to fix the things that are not working. Double down on what is working. I do have some videos on the topics that I'm about to talk about because they are important when trying to develop a well-rounded, balanced life. And when you want to grow a company, you want to be happy. You want to be happy where you are. There are a lot of successful, in quotes, business owners who are stressed to the max, who are very unhappy, have horrible lives. They just have a business that makes a lot of money. I don't consider that success. I need to consider my personal life too. Am I taking time for my family, taking time for my friends? Do I take time to meditate if that is something you're interested in? Are you exercising? There are many different things you can do as part of your well-rounded success formula. Part of your personal success formula could be regular exercise. In other words, your goal is to maybe get to a certain weight or be able to bench a certain amount. Who knows what that is? It could be to run a marathon. There are many different ways to measure success for you. But everything should not be business. But if everything is not business, chances are you're going to have a better business life. In other words, you're going to have a business that you enjoy going to. A successful business for me is a business that I go to and feel like I'm playing, not working. If you feel like you're going to play every day rather than going to work, you're doing it right. And let me assure you, that is the way to go. As I mentioned before, our success combination for business is 7531, and you can add other numbers in there depending on your goals. Now the 7 is 7 sources of income. The 5 are 5 people to support you with different expertise or disciplines to help you support your business. 3 are 3 processes, being mindful of improving processes within your company to offer a better customer experience or help your company run more efficiently. And lastly, number 1 is channel building. Have one really good channel, such as Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube. Hey, I've given you a lot of really good information to help you understand what is in a true success, real world success formula. However, you may have missed some of the pieces of the puzzle, so I recommend you go back to the beginning and watch this video again so you can find the things that you may have missed the first time around, and then head on over to the next video all about goals. Hey, if you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up to let other people know it's a good video, and I'll see you in the next video.